reverse bow stance. Like all bow stances, one knee is bent and the other leg is straight. It's a fairly balanced position. And again, like all other bow stances, we're going to start in a horse stance position to get the appropriate width of the feet. All right, let's start with the feet together. My hands are in my chamber. Right, and I'm opening up 1, 2, 3, 4 into my horse stance position. Incidentally, you could just step into it, and that's no problem. I just like to, show the alignment, and this lets me know that I'm basically in the right spot. All right, so my horse stance position, my weight sunk, I'm centered. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open up both feet, right, to about a 45-degree angle. 45-degree angle, right? That you can see the weight naturally sinks down when I do this. And now from this position, I'm going to pick a knee to bend. All right, so I pick the left knee to start with. With all bow stances, you have to make sure that that knee, well, with all stances, but especially in the bow stance, watch out for this. You want to make sure that that knee stays over the toe. In these positions, it's just there's too much of a tendency to want to really lean forward. That's going to hurt your knees quite a bit if you do that. So keep your knee right over your foot. All right. So here I am, and this might look like if an open bow stance, right? This is an open bow stance, right? But the difference is both of my feet are at a 45-degree angle. And what makes it particularly different and interesting is the fact that my posture is twisted. It's twisted, so my focus isn't. It isn't in front of me. It's not towards the bent leg. It's towards the straight leg. So I'm actually twisting the back. And what this does is it rotates the spine. And while it rotates the spine, I'm opening up the opposite leg. So it really, really puts a lot of force on the inside of the body, right? And it really aligns the center. It really reinforces the midline and the lower dantian. So let's look at this. Bending that knee, right? Open leg. And first, I think a good stage is to start with the hands on the hips and turn towards your straight leg. And as you turn, you'll probably feel in the beginning you can't turn too much. You're just twisting your head. But you want to take your shoulders to twist them, right? Because by twisting them, it really changes the balance quite a bit, right? And now while I'm here, my heels are down, my toes are down, making sure everything's in there. I feel nice and aligned. And now I can just hold my hands here. You can relax your hands if you like. I often like to put different hand positions out. Like this is a chest high hand position, right? And this is a lower hand position, a waist hand position. And the hand positions just help the balance out. You don't necessarily need them, but they help the balance out and they help focus the different energies of the different dantians. See, that's my heart dantian, this is my lower dantian, right? Or I can open up the arms and twist to the front to really get that nice opening feeling, okay? Hands back in the waist and go to the other side. Here it is. Knee over toes. Leg is open, hips tucked, turning, okay? So again, I can hold the position, looking at the straight leg, and really focusing on turning the shoulders. Arms up. And the other good part about having the arms up is it really it gives you some cue of whether your shoulders turn or not, right? Because it's easy to just hang out here, and then this is kind of like a modified open bow, whereas this is a reverse bow, right? So my hands are up, activating heart dantian, lower dantian, or back on the waist and I'm twisting it, just so you can see that a little better from the front view, right? I'm twisting this open, right? Again, there's all kinds of different little poses I can do here, right? And that's basically your open bow. Wherever I am, I can choose to be a little bit deeper if I want. You can do that with all bow stances, right? I can go really, really deep if I choose to. But, I tend to like aligning all the bow stances with a horse stance because I know it's nice and symmetrical and easy. But you can feel free to do it differently. One last note about this is there is a variation where you're in a horse stance and you bend one knee. You see I didn't open the foot at all, and I'm leaning a little forward. This is fine too. Again, there's a lot of tendency for that knee to roll forward. So you just really watch out for that if you do it. That's why I prefer the 45 degree, because it's a lot easier to open up the leg and prevent injury. And preventing injury is a good thing.